Most about doppelganger doppelganger energy. There's something about, oh my gosh. There's something about it, like parallel message with somebody in correlation to your love life. Um, if you're single and dating, to somebody that a love interest that you're good. But there's someone that you're not dating that's very much attracted to you, and like this person that you're not dating that's very attracted to you, reason they want you to feel fucked up by you not being connected to them, but really they're fucked up because they're very, very sexually attracted to you. They wish that you would come their way, no Fetty Wap, but you're not doing that. So like they're just hurt and discombobulated and horny, I guess. Do this message for too long. I know it's early, but the weather where I'm at has been very humid during the day, so I'm gonna be doing these channel messages whenever the fuck I feel like it. That's to my liking. I'm not doing no channel message and it's hot as fuck outside. I'm sorry, not sorry. Um, this channel message. Before I get into that, you know I like to do a good channel message story within a story. So I just found out um this divination somebody was trying to do against, I don't know if it was against me or previously my family. Um so these channel message where I was just talking about like there gotta be something going on in regards to adoption. It doesn't have to be legal adoption. It can also be in regards to like an adoptive parent, someone that like, because I've seen this theme not only in my life but other people's life where you'll have a biological parent or parents, and there will be like that auntie or uncle or family friend that feels as though they're more of your parent, and they're not biologically related to nothing like that. It's something like that going on. That's what I mean by like adoptive parent with no consent at that bitch. Somebody want to play parent to you so dang bad. Like I gotta remember to write that in my notes. Um, so what I figured out was I have a Scorpio aunt who did not conceive any biological children to my knowledge, but likes to act as if they're a parent figure, and that's good. Hi, how are you? Good morning. And you know, having like relatives that want to play that parent role, there's nothing wrong with that unless there's like a ulterior motive that my family has known for years that this aunt has, been trying to do. So what I realized yesterday, and I told one of my family members, is that, but I've told my family members this in different type of ways previously before, multiple times, because this person who is not biologically related to you don't have no indication of being your actual biological family member that wants to have this parent role. I don't know if it's a control tactic or mechanism in regards to your life. It's not even necessarily about you. It's about your positioning in life. It's about like a control tactic. Now, this could be your biological family. This could be your affiliation with a group or a person or people. And this person outside of your family that wants to like get close to you, they want to get close to your resources. It doesn't have to be like tangible, like in regard to finances. This is like affiliation. This is like somebody who see you're affiliated with somebody else, and you ask if I'm single. Yeah, I got a man, but like this person who wants to be affiliated with your resources, like by affiliation, they're only trying to get close to you because, like, in regards of power dynamics, I guess they've realized that you are the like glue that holds everyone together in the affiliation. You are the go-to person. You are the person that people respect and honor, and you're the person that people, regardless of however it looks like, you're you got the final say. So if this person wants to be affiliated with the person or the group, or whatever the case may be, like they know with one word, with one action. You said you're sad. Said hi. Oh my gosh, how you doing? How you doing? So like with one word, one action, if this person wants to be affiliated with this person or group that you're attached to, you can say, "Don't fuck with that person," and these people will really listen. So they're trying to be nice to you. They're trying to buddy up with you so they can become affiliated because they understand this. So with that being said, I'm only saying this to say because like this person might think the person that they want to be affiliated with is, all right. How about you're affiliated with somebody? This could be somebody you're biologically related to, right? This outside third party wants to be affiliated with the person that you're biologically related to or in affiliation with. That you and this person you're biologically related to is beefing, but you're not. Because whole time the person who thinks that y'all beefing is because they thought that they were the reason and cause of you beefing with that particular person. Sort of dynamic where like you be talking crazy to somebody and then y'all be kumbaya the next minute and somebody doesn't understand y'all dynamic. So there's somebody who's been in this manipulative energy. Their goal was they want to be affiliated with a particular person, but you're in more affiliation with the said person. So they wanted you to bicker or argue with the person that they're trying to get cool with because if they believe in their mind, if you fall out with that person, if you're on bad terms with that person, they can ease their way in and be cool with that person that they want to be cool with in the beginning. But what they don't understand is y'all dynamic. Y'all can argue and make up. So y'all arguing, or if they have a notion of y'all arguing, even if they caused the argument, they don't know that y'all immediately made up or y'all was never arguing for real. And that's gonna put them in a bind. It was so the other day I was telling y'all I've been trying to do interior design. When I get to it eventually, the dynamic of these channel messages will be a little different. But for now it is how it is. But in order to start my interior design, I had to like take a few item pieces out of the room so I could like I told you I was painting the walls and everything like that, etc., etc., etc. So I was trying to be mindful. Now, no shade, not to put this person on blast, but my Aquarius sibling, when she had did her interior design, and no pun intended, there's an enemy that's going to be dying. Prophecy and prediction. Anyways, but my Aquarius sibling, was interior designing her room, and she was painting. She wasn't really mindful. Like she just like threw all her belongings in another environment, not like really necessarily caring about the people. I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm not saying she's right. I'm just saying she wasn't being as mindful. Um, I decided to be more mindful, and I cleaned the area where I was putting all my items at to just, be held there until I was going to retrieve them, because I felt as though, like, first and foremost, I had a lot of stuff. I had to, like, they needed to be in that room, that extra room. No pun intended. So I was like, I might as well clean the area so that I can, see, for liking and subscribing. God bless you. But yeah, so like I was trying to be mindful. So I cleaned the area up and then I put my belongings there, because even when I was to take my belongings, at least the area was going to be clean and decomposed. I don't like if you're a foreigner, like a lot of foreigners, they be hoarding shit. So like I was like, let me just declutter the shit and put my stuff there. So like when I take it out, it should be fairly clean. I'm trying to be mindful. When I cleaned the area, like they were very like happy about it. My biological parents were very happy about it, but because of previous scenarios, I was just like, man, like fuck out of here with that shit. Like I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't do that for y'all. I did that for me, really. You might be doing something nice for somebody, but it's not really like for them. It's just like for the entirety of the situation and people involved. So I like really like put things away and stuff like that. So like my Aries biological mother, she like she tried to start an argument with me, like, and I knew she like, because when I originally cleaned, she was like complimenting on how I was cleaning, but because of the backstory, like I was saying, the hoarding shit, like I'm just like, you're not really happy I cleaned this shit. I know you're not that happy that I cleaned this shit, because you're gonna go over there and you're gonna try to like make it cluttered all over again. So I was just like, man, like I don't like go ahead with all that shit. Like, so I didn't really say anything to her when she was complimenting me, because I already knew she was gonna try to go clutter it back up. So I ain't saying nothing to her. So that, knowing that made her feel some type of way. So like she wanted to try to antagonize me, or whatever the case may be, after the fact. So she was just like, I can't find my foil. I can like while I was like interior design and starting to interior design my room. She's like, I can't find my foil. I can't find my foil. You got it. And now, what is foil symbolic of? Like foil is something that you use to like either preserve food or foil some shit. So good morning. How are you? Hi. Good morning. So like I knew when she like out of all things you were looking for. So like she was looking like she had this like life size. Like I've never seen no shit like that. She had some wholesale life size of motherfucking foil, and I had put it away. But I literally, she had like these belongings that had her name on it. So like I put it next to that shit. So like it'd be easy to find for the most part. I ain't gonna hold you. It wasn't that easy to find if you not really looking for some shit. So I'm just like, I knew intuitively, even though it might have not been my mother per se, my biological mother, I knew there was a mother figure or somebody who wanted to act as a mother figure. What the mother figure symbolic of in zodiac astrology? Uh, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn. That wanted to like um destroy something that you had going on. And I was in the process of interior designing. Like, I was like painting and shit like that. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, even if it's not you, vessel the enemy, I don't got time for that shit. So I asked her the same question I always ask when they ask these type of questions when I clean up. Did you even look for it? What? That's a no. You didn't look for it. So I'm like, all right. So I took my time, because somebody wanted, not only did somebody want to hurry up and destroy some shit you was planning as a goal or some shit like that, like you was about to obtain, they wanted to rush you into like their plans of like destroying this shit. And it's just like, no. So I took my time, did what I had to do first, and then I went back and retrieved what they needed and put it somewhere that it would be easily accessible for them. What I noticed very quickly, because I'm just like, now why would you need, like my whole thing was like, why would you need this life size, not my life size, but like why would you need this life size wholesale variation of aluminum foil for? And so I was like doing what I was doing. I'm like, maybe they're cooking. I was even thinking in my mind, if I hear them cooking, they're in the kitchen, They got food to prepare. I'll go out my way to go retrieve it for them. Ain't nobody was in the kitchen. Nobody was cooking shit. What was you about to use this aluminum foil for? And then after I retrieved it, I never seen that aluminum foil be used. Right, to like not give a fuck. Um. All right. Channel message within channel message. So like, there's a Pisces woman insecure about you because of a Capricorn ex lover who is cordial with you. I told you not to speak to her. You know how that makes me feel. Hi, how are you? Good morning. So, mind you, a lot of these channel messages are like I write these in my notes. I first of all, I had these notes for more than a year now. So don't come on my channel and be like, "Oh, you talking shit about me?" Because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck that much. So I'm gonna tell you a channel message within the story time. So real quick, excuse me. So I got started off like this. This is ridiculous. Let me tell you what happened the other day. This shit is funny as fuck. Did a channel message and I said somebody. I in the channel message I said that somebody, whether you're platonic or used to date them like an ex lover, they're gonna try to make their way towards you in secret, even though they have a girlfriend or they had a girlfriend that does not like you and does not, and there's like a rule or some shit in the relationship where this person is not, this ex-lover or this platonic friend is not supposed to talk to you, they're not supposed to be around you. They family know, they friends know, but they're still gonna secretly come to try to talk to you and hang out with you. I just did this channel message. The same day I did that channel message, this shit played out. Let me tell you what the fuck happened the other day. But before I get into that, let me tell you what happened when I was in the 11th grade, bitch. I'm 30 now. When I was in the 11th grade, I had a Virgo female friend that I'm no longer friends with, and this bitch used to be talking about how good the sex was with her lover at the time, but they was not in a serious relationship, and she was making it seem like she didn't like the nigga. Now, did I know better to know that like, she was darn near almost in love with that nigga? Yes, but she had multitudes of niggas at the time. So when she was bragging about how good the sex was, I'm like, then why don't you like get in a relationship with him? Why don't you like him? Why don't you want to be with him? She's like, no, like, I got other niggas. I'm like, all right, you got other niggas. So I've always been the female friend. Like now, I don't do this often. I ain't gonna hold you. This is not a theme in my life. It was one of those moments in life I was just being adventurous. I was like, so since you're talking so much good stuff about the sex, and you said you don't want him, because in my mind it was not computing. How are you at this age having really good sexual encounters with somebody and you don't want the person and you don't want to date the person and you don't want to be in a relationship with the person? I said, all right, you don't want this nigga. You saying the sex is good. I said, can I try it out? Can I try it out? You said the sex is good. You don't want the nigga. Can I have him? And because a theme of my life previously was that bitches would not be asking, bitches would not come to the forefront and be like, can I try this out? Can I have it? Um, you don't, that's their ex lover. Like, let me be mindful and ask. There's girl code, all right? In girl code, if you're friends with somebody, even if you're not friends with somebody, but like if you're friends with somebody and somebody used to deal with somebody, you're supposed to. Thank you. I am when I want to be. That is nice. Girl code. You just subscribe to the channel. Thank you. God bless you. Now, in girl code, if you're friends with somebody and somebody used to deal with somebody and it wasn't that serious, and you want to deal with that person. Life, listen, life be happening how it happens. Like I know a lot of people. Sometimes people live in large cities. Sometimes people live in large towns. But when it comes to that small town shit, listen, somebody then dated somebody at some point in time. So I thought at in the 11th grade, if I asked my friend if I could deal with her previous sexual lover that she apparently said she didn't want out her own freaking mouth, that's her fault. She shouldn't have said that shit. That I had all rights if she said yes to go date him. She told me yes. She even made it into a whole scenario where like I was gonna go over there. I was gonna run the play towards her. Like this is back in the day when I was like, not necessarily dotting and bopping, but like I was in my more what's that shit? My Mac, Return of the Mac type of shit. Like I was like when it came to like I used to have niggas in rotation. All right. I just don't want to live that life anymore because it's just too much. Like I'm sorry, I'm somebody I get stressed if I have to text 5 different niggas good morning and have 5 different conversations. You like my hair? Thank you. I don't like having to do all that shit. I don't know how niggas do that shit. That shit is annoying. Like trying to keep up 5 different conversations with 5 different niggas. I don't give a fuck. I just need one man and I'm good. So anyway, so back to the story time. So she agreed. She said I can go have sexual relations with her ex lover. Long story short, I went to go have sexual relations with her ex lovers. My rebellious ass had skipped school. I didn't skip the entirety of school. I just left, and it was a whole thing. I went to go see that guy. It was right before school had left out. Like was like dismissal, bitch. That nigga was like 1 stroke, 2 stroke, 3 stroke. That nigga did like 3 strokes, and then we heard his mama like scream from upstairs. He said, "I'll be right back." That nigga did not come right back. It was three. It was 3 weak ass strokes. Like I can be very honest with y'all. Like this girl was hyping up like her sexual partner, and then her previous sexual partner. She said how good the sex was. She did like that. I used to be friends with. Then she told me I could go see what it was all about. She just don't want the nigga. It didn't occur to me why she didn't want the nigga, but she's saying this the sex was so good. That nigga did 1, 2, 3 strokes. It was terrible, bitch. No shade. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't. It was. I mean, it wasn't given. His mom, mid third stroke, his mama starts screaming, talking about because he wasn't supposed to be home. Started screaming, realizing he was home. Didn't know he had a girl in the house. Basically, fast forward. Fast forward. His older brother, handsome as fuck, by the way. His older brother came while I was laying in bed. I didn't know whether I was supposed to get dressed or whatever the case may be. Like, I'm laying in bed. This nigga was like, I think you should, head out now because like his mother was tweaking, and she was tweaking. I was hearing pots and pans and all types of shit clanking and shit like that. I think he was getting his ass whooped upstairs and shit like that. It was so interesting, but like it didn't like obviously I didn't just go there and it was like 1 stroke, 2 stroke, 3 stroke. Like it was a whole thing. We was upstairs at first. We was upstairs. We was chilling. I don't know who bedroom that was. Not to get back because he took me to a whole nother bedroom. We was in 2 different bedrooms, bitch. We was eating snacks. We was having good, meaningful conversation. Then it was just like, all right, I came here for previously. So that was, and then after that scenario, I never went back. It was a good laugh between me and that previous female friend. I'm like, the sex was not all of that. I don't even know why you was saying all that shit, bitch. That was in the 11th grade. You're wondering why did Multimedia 7 just explain a sexual experience in the 11th grade, and she's 30 years old now. After I did that channel message, I was like, somebody wants to come to you in secret and hang out with you, but somebody that they're dating or used to be dating, there's a rule that you don't know about. They're not supposed to talk to you, bitch. That's right after the channel message. I went to go do errands. I went to go do errands. La da da da. I walked into the store, right, bitch. I seen this Pisces female. Now this Pisces female, about a year or 2 years ago, I don't really remember. I don't really care. A year, 2 years ago, she had conceived children with that man that I just talked about that I sexed on. And good morning, good morning, good morning. How you feeling? In the comment section. Hi. But like, yeah. So like about a year, 2 years ago, that the Pisces woman who conceived children with that man I sexed on in 11th grade, that I got the all right from my previous Virgo friend that I'm no longer friends with. About a year, 2 years ago, um, I don't know what happened. It was on Facebook, bitch. It was on Facebook, and I don't know if I tried that. Like I was trying to get like I was just adding people on Facebook that I used to know about and I was kind of cool with and this and that. I was kind of cool with her back in the day. I'm not thinking nothing about her and her child's father, whatever the case may be. In that one experience I ever had with him. So I guess like I'm gonna be so honest. I guess I had added her just to like get my Facebook friends up. Like I do many things, so like I gotta get my views up. This bitch, this bitch tried to DM me talking about I know you was fucking on my baby dad and bitch fuck you. She was like I was so like taken aback like what the fuck is you talking about? She was like I know you was fucking on my baby dad. You been fucking on my baby dad and this that. Ben was fucking on him 11th grade like bitch. So and my whole thing is like now a previous Virgo friend I used to be friends with, I'm not no longer friends with. I was introduced to that Pisces woman through her. Mind you, she was the first person before the baby mama, before I acted previously had sexual relations with that man. She, that Virgo female friend previously, was the one originally who fucked with that Capricorn man. She did. So my in my mind, I'm not cool with that Pisces woman like that where we've ever had discussion about me previously fucking on her baby dad in the 11th grade at that bitch. So I'm just like, it's only one or two people who could have said some shit to make you feel the way wherever you feeling. I told that bitch because instead of arguing back with her, I told her God bless, and then I blocked her. Before I blocked her, I gave her a moment to respond. I gave a few moments to respond, a few minutes, or whatever the case may be. After I said God bless, seeing what she gonna do, she left. She left that shit on red. Then I blocked her. Like, not more than 2 weeks later, bitch. Why the fuck her kid get ran over by a fucking truck, Mack truck? No shade. I'm not trying to talk about nobody kids and shit like that, but like, she must have had some really negative intent, especially the way she was talking to me. This a nigga I ain't never date. This a nigga I only had one sexual experience with. One stroke, two stroke, three stroke. Mama was home, bitch. I ain't have no kids with this nigga. Why is you so why are you so like defensive towards me? And I don't even want your nigga. Like I don't even think your nigga cute like that. I just heard this SEX was good. I want to see what that was about. I thought I was gonna have somebody on the roster, bitch, in 11th grade previously. It's like when I find out something my oppa enemy goes through in regards to other destruction happens. Like somebody was telling me, like it was my crazy sibling. She like, yeah, they got ran over by a Mack truck. Their kid got ran over by a Mack truck. I'm like, oh. I ain't say nothing else besides that because it's like, what you want me to say? Oh, like, oh, I'm so that's so fucked up. This and that. I'm like, this bitch was just cursing me out in my DMs like 2 weeks ago. I don't give a fuck. Um, like I'm glad the kid is all right, but like she must have been talking about my kid or some shit like that for some shit like that to happen. So like I'm pretty sure Karma did whatever it had to do. Like don't bring that bullshit towards me. So anywho, so like I'm saying, after I did that channel message, I went to the store and I seen her. She ain't say nothing to me. I ain't say nothing to her. I went about my business. It didn't. It seemed like she felt upset. You said any plans today? I had got invited to in regards to the message, but I had got invited to go do something today since it's like the fourth. Um, Ironically, I don't know. I'm not feeling like doing too much today. Like just being around people I care about and maybe some food. I don't even feel like cooking today for real. For real, I didn't go get no ingredients for no Fourth of July. Like I might have burgers. I might get hot dogs because that's what my kid wants. From these type of things, I have put the pool outside because of the hot weather. But like, bitch, we gonna get into it in another when I'm done talking about what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck happened. You beers and barbecue. If I purchase beers during a barbecue event, them beers is going on chicken. Oh my gosh, I got chicken. I could do some chicken. I'm gonna hold you. My like I don't know what happened to the other girls because we had two different girls. We even had a propane gorilla at one time. No King of the Hill, but like I don't know. I used to love that show. Like on the low, like if I ever wanted to watch something as I was going to sleep, I would be like so intrigued and I would actually watch it. I would watch King of the Hill. That shit used to be. That shit used to Adult Swim. That shit used to be fucking funny, bitch. You don't drink? I definitely does. I definitely does. Anywho's, but I'm gonna drink some water right now. Yeah. So anywho's, so back to the story time. I you gonna buy me a drink? You gonna buy me a drink? Do you know what I like? Anywho's, beers and shit like that. Anywho's, I'm hearing Curse Breaker in the yeah. Like these channel messages, like the Taurus channel message I just did yesterday, and this channel message has something to do with one another in regards to curse breakers. You're the curse breaker. You're breaking curses. Some shit like that. Anywho, so back to what I was saying. So in the story time, I had seen the Pisces woman that had tried to curse me out like a year or 2 years ago, in the DMs about her baby daddy that I don't want. Um, I seen her, she seen me, she looked a little agitated that I walked up in there. I didn't really understand why. She ain't saying nothing to me, I ain't saying nothing to her. I'm like, God is good. I continue shopping. I'll go about my business. When I come back from shopping, I still see her in the same location that she was standing in. That when I walked in, I'm just like, all right, because I knew what I wanted, I got what I wanted, and I went straight to the. She was there before me. I still got into the line before her. Now, at the time, at that store that I was shopping at, they only had one register available because the other register had broke and they had to go get it fixed. And it was like a whole thing because like for like a whole week they only had one register open, so it was this long freaking line. So I get in the line, I'm like in the middle of the line or whatever the case may be, towards the front. Got online before this woman. So where I was in the line, like it was in between one of the aisles, right? And in the dream state, even though this is like this is 2D catcher message stuff. So in the dream state, when you see an aisle, that has something to do with like some variation of marriage, right? So where I was in the aisle is like I can see the front of the store, but I can't see the other aisles and who's about to like come into the line or the aisle. So I'm online, minding my business. The Capricorn nigga, her baby daddy with the kid, bitch, into the aisle, and he see me start smiling and saying hey and all that shit like that. She right behind him. His baby mama right behind him, and he over here talking about saying hey. Why the fuck I turned so niggerish? I'm just like because I ain't want to do too much. I'm because like for what as a woman. This not coming to a woman scenario because if I felt like I could like when she had cursed me out like a year or 2 years ago, I could have been like, bitch, I don't want your fucking baby dad. The fucking sex was trash, bitch. And then I'm not arguing with no bitch who get on social media talking about that same whack ass motherfucking dick that I had in 11th grade. You be taking that shit up the ass, bitch. I'm not arguing with nobody who said they get anal from. So get the fuck out of here. So you said a gold bottle. Yeah, I got an ace of spade in the house right now, but you said shaky body. Yes, like I'm not arguing with no bitch, no nigga who take dick up the ass. I promise you, I'm not because like bitch, no. There's so many reasons I can name as to why, and then you tell people on social media that shit. I'm not numb. You too bold. By seeing what happened last time, so it's like I don't want like in my mind I'm thinking I don't necessarily want the same scenario that happened last time when she cursed me out to happen because like don't take it out on the kids like you know what I'm saying. But this nigga came around the corner, his baby mama behind him. This nigga smiling hard as fuck, like, hey, what's going on? I'm just like, well, I did that little suck head movement and shit. Like, all right, homie. Um, because every time I would see him, it'd be cool. not that cool, but it'd be cool. Like good. I have good rapport with ex lovers. If I don't have a good rapport with you, I promise you, you just some fucked up ass shit. I never tell him the dick was poo, but like that's the poo I like. But hey, I don't like poo nowhere or, on my body. I don't know why I had to say that because I know some of y'all be having these nasty fetishes and shit. And you call me beautiful. Thank you. God bless y'all. God bless y'all for real because I know it's that season, that time of the year. Stay protected. Now, she didn't waste no time. As soon as I did the head nod and he was cheesing hard as hell saying, I knew it was going to be something because I'm thinking about my nigga. Like when he came around the corner and see me, he was smiling. I'm just like, don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me. I know we don't got no problem. Don't say nothing to me because I just knew because I just did that shit on message talking about this nigga want to come to you in secret. He want to hang out with you, but his girlfriend don't like you. This nigga like, hey, what's going on? What's up? I'm like I ain't even saying that. I'm like, head nod. And look, she didn't even make it onto the line yet, and they had to get behind me in the line. This bitch started going off like, why the fuck would you even do that shit? You know how I feel. She started venting on the motherfucking convenience store line. You know how I feel about that. I told you I ain't want you talking to her. This and the third. I know y'all been fucking. I know y'all been fucking. I'm like the whole time she was going off. I'm just like, la di da di da. I'm gonna just mind my business. All I heard was, I know y'all been fucking. And she kept repeating that. She said, I know y'all been fucking. Y'all been fucking. I turned around like Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone. That shit was like, I'm like, because I'm like, I want to be like blasphemy. I want to be like blasphemy, lies. But I'm like, if I would have said anything, it would have made the situation worse. I was just like, I'm like, yo, I'm just talking about, I'm like, God, she's tripping. She don't got to lie on me like that. She don't got to lie to me like that. You said, Kenneth Brown 98 in the comments that you said insecurities. Yes, it is insecurities. But, like, it is insecurities. I'm not saying I'm advocating for the woman because obviously she previously had cursed me out about the same nigga. Obviously she has insecurities in that relationship because either herself or what the fuck they have going on in their relationship or what he be doing else. Obviously he don't respect her enough because even though I'm not advocating for this bitch, she was, even though I don't want her to feel no type of way towards me, that woman was in the right to curse her baby daddy out. That woman was in the right because if you're in a, not only that's her baby daddy, if they're in a relationship, right? Because this is from my perspective, if they're in a relationship and this woman tells you, and you have a kid with her, and this woman tells you, hey, I don't like that you still are in communication with this ex lover, regardless of what she knows. If she just knew, if she just perceived it as, all right, this, and then who told you? My whole thing is, who told you? I feel like with that previous Virgo female friend that I'm no longer friends with, that like try to make me look like the bad person. I'm just whole time thinking like, do you know that that bitch that you cool with fucked on him first, like multiple times? So it was only one time experience. So I'm just like, go ahead with all that shit, fuck out of here. So like, if I understand as a woman, like you, if you're dating somebody, especially if you're a child with them, you conceive a child with them. If they tell you something that make them feel insecure or feel some type of way, and regardless of your relationship about another woman, and you clearly tell them like, no, don't speak to that woman because it makes me feel some type of way. Why the fuck would you speak to that woman in front of her? I can understand you know we're around this bitch and you know you being cordial and shit, but you right in front of her and y'all already had this conversation, and from what she was saying more than once, why would you speak to me if you knew it was going to cause a problem? That's giving somebody who don't give a fuck about you. Now it's not none of my business. I'm not advocating for the woman. I'm just saying, as a woman, if I was ever to tell a nigga this shit will make me feel comfortable about you talking to a specific person, not just like dating somebody, you in a relationship, you can see the child with somebody, like vice versa, and you do some shit like that, I'll break up with you same day. It would be no going back. God forbid on my life. Because I'm not in that situation. I'm just saying. So I seen both scenarios. In my scenario, I don't have to give a fuck. I'm not dating that nigga. I don't want that nigga, etc., etc. But as her in that relationship, he shouldn't have did that shit. So fast forward, bitch. So that happened that day, and I just remember hearing him saying, "It's not even like that," and I'm just like, in the front of the line, like someone trying to make you out to seem like the bad guy, this and that, but you're receiving your blessings before them, like it's. And let me tell you, even though it's not in a say in the comment section, comment, use it, no negativity. I'm just wondering, where's your husband? Yo, you would think if I wore a ring outside every day, like niggas would leave me alone. Like I go out, like yo, I go out and about doing errands, living life. Niggas just automatically know. Like it's just like they automatically know. I be going out. There's like this one guy in particular, but it's multiple niggas. Like I don't have no ring on my finger yet. I'm going to get married. You would think I will have no ring on my finger. I go outside. They be like, "Where's your husband? Are you married?" You know how many niggas come up? Do you know how many niggas I used to date or used to talk to? They be like, "You married now? I know you married now. I know. Where's your husband at?" Oh, like they just be assuming like they don't like niggas will have a conversation with me like, "Oh yeah, where's your husband at? Um." Yeah, what you and your husband about to go do? This and that. I've never mentioned being married to them. I be joking with God. I'm like, you know what? Thank you, God, for the compliment and everything like that because we all fucking now. We all fucking now. So you wonder where my husband at? I'm wondering where he at. Also, not really. It happened. All happened in the right time. Um, she saw you was bad, so she got jealous and insecure because she can't match you. That is has a lot to do with insecurity. That I don't know what the definitive word for insecurity means. I've seen it in different scenarios with other people. I ain't gonna hold you like from my perspective when it comes to insecurity, um in regards to like because to be from my own personal bias, insecurity is basically how you feel about yourself compared to another person. This is why I don't compare myself to other people. But I'm human, so like if ever a time that where I would feel insecure about another person versus myself, like the way my mind works, like back like previously, like if I was like dating somebody again to know somebody and another female came into the environment and they was bad, they look real fucking good, body nice, body teen, shit like that, I'd be like, dang, like in my mind, it don't be like, dang, oh my god, this bitch about to take my nigga. I would never. In my mind, it would be like, dang, this bitch body look nice as fuck. Like, you think it's real? If it's real, I need to do some exercises and shit like that because I know my body look nice already, but I can make it nicer. I'd be like, I'd be like, if I was insecure about some shit, I'd be like, this is like hypothetically, I'd be like, this bitch, she cute as fucking the face. I'm cute as fucking the face also. But like I'm cute in the face like this. But she cute in the face like that. I'm like, and then if insecurity ever has anything to do with a nigga, you first and foremost, the first step to overcoming insecurity is you have to know who you're dealing with. I have dated niggas previously and now. I've dated niggas previously and now, and I know what they working with. I know what they, sex life is like. And then, like, let's say, for example, previously, like, when I was dating, like, this dumb of a, having nigga, right? Like, literally in size. Because I cared about the nigga. It wasn't about, all that. But when, vivacious, big booty bitch female rather will come about and even if the nigga was looking or a nigga be like yeah like this and that I'll be looking like nigga you don't know what to do with that shit or like I'll be like if a smaller peen like smaller than average is what I'm talking about if a nigga got a small peen than average and he got a wandering eye and a big booty bitch a vivacious bitch come along and stuff like that you gotta know who the fuck you dealing with it's like you want me to be insecure because you're attracted to this big booty bitch. Because if you pull out your motherfucking penis, If you pull out your motherfucking penis, this bitch gonna laugh at you. You gotta understand, you're female. You know how other women think. What you are providing to the scenario situation, it doesn't have to just be like tangible shit like finances, but no, you know, as a woman. But like, you gotta know who you're dealing with. If you're dealing with like, for example, because we're not just gonna talk about the small peen niggas, but a little average. Now, if you fucking with a, she wanna ride with a horse, she wanna ride with a horse, like she wanna hang with a horse, she wanna hang. You hang with a nigga who got a big penis, that might have a wandering eye. You gotta know the nigga you're dealing with. Now, is he somebody with a big penis that know what he's doing? Is he somebody with a big penis that has stamina to be able to cheat? You gotta know who the fuck you're dealing with. And so if, like, let's say hypothetically, it's a nigga with a horse stick and he got stamina. You might be like, dang, this nigga might cheat or whatever the case may be. But you gotta have in the back of your mind how bitches act when they get good dick. You gotta know your mind. If a nigga got a big dick and he want to have a wandering eye and cheat or anything in regards to that, first and foremost, you're gonna know at least one of the bitches he tried to cheat on you with is gonna be cuckoo. So like, you have your side niggas to the side. You have your side niggas, your replacements to the side, because when that crazy bitch start acting up, you need to be able to go to the next nigga so he can go handle that and realize he shouldn't have been dealing with that bitch in the first place. You need to if once you start thinking this nigga is trying to be with a big dick, horse dick, fucking on other bitches, you need to make sure y'all practicing safe sex. Because these bitches, he already not mentally there, because he if he was being logical, he would just stay in the relationship. He wouldn't have a wandering eye and go leave out the relationship. So you practice safe sex. This nigga might come across the bitch, be like, take the condom off, take the condom off. Then he gonna have something. You gotta know how karma. You gotta know how karma play the fuck out. You gotta understand your nigga, the situation, and yourself. You gotta be logical. How do women think? You're a woman. You're a woman. If you're a woman, you're gonna know how a nigga thinks. I mean, excuse me, does not think like a man. No Tyler Berry. But like, if you're a woman, you gotta understand the person you're dealing with, you're dating, you're in a relationship with, and then you gotta understand you're a female, so you understand how the female mind works. You might not act the same as every female, but you understand how different females act. So you gotta think about the scenarios. Only in the scenario if you think your nigga got a wandering eye. If you're in a happy prosperous relationship, don't be thinking no dumb shit like that. But if you're dating somebody and there's different options available, or you're dating and you think your nigga is stepping out on you, then you can think about these scenarios. Because I promise you, when you realize the type of because every female not gonna see the dorky side of the nigga. Every female's not gonna see the unclean side of a nigga. Every female's not gonna see this when this nigga don't got his shit together. Like, I'm not saying this is everybody's scenario, but when you're dating somebody, you're in a relationship with somebody, you get to see every aspect of that person. A nigga will randomly meet a bitch, and this bitch will just assume whatever about the nigga by how he projects himself to be. And if he's a cheating ass nigga, or if he's like a nigga with a wandering eye, that just might be that first experience that this woman might take up on. So then you gotta think about, it might just be a one night stand. Now I understand nobody wants to be cheated on, including myself. God forbid. But let's be realistic here. In the dating stage, before you're in a relationship, you and that man have the opportunity to date other people. When you get to a relationship stage, that's a completely different scenario, because then it becomes cheating. When you're dating, you're just seeing other people. When you make it to that point in a relationship where you realize, you know, this, that, third about this nigga, why y'all dating, take that one night stand, but he might not go back to that bitch, but he'll come back to you. That's why I'm saying practice that safe sex, man. Like, you just got. It's all about perspective. I don't know. Isn't I know it's making sense, but like, is it making sense to y'all? You said 360, please. You want to see that? This nigga said Wagwan 7. Talking about patois shit. Dude, that shit said shit. You wanna come to H Town then? I don't know. I heard it's so beautiful over there, but I heard it's certain places that's very racist. Maybe one day, a all expense paid trip. Seem better. You wouldn't happen to give Mexicans a chance, would you? Gorgeous. My baby daddy Latino. Costco Wardolph. Cost Wardolph. You said I'm totally wrong. Can you please tell the chat Costa Wardolph? Not Blair Wardolph. Um, can you tell us your gender and what you think that I'm wrong about? Well, it ain't bad, so we get a bad rap on the news. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but I guess you're talking about minorities. I don't know, but yeah. Ew, who is mad in the comment section and watching me? Like, fuck off. I can feel you projecting. Like, fuck off. Anything else I gotta talk about before we get to the chill message? Oh, you say you talking about H Town? All right, my bad. Sorry, I ain't mean to be rude to you. I thought you was one of the trolls in the comment section for a second. I didn't see it was you that's being nice. Um, H Town get a bad rep. Um, get the food to like. I heard the food is wonderful over there, but like whoever was making them soups and gumbos, y'all need to clear that shit the fuck up before I come over there. Don't lie to artists. Don't cheat artists. Artists, don't cheat on me. Yeah, I heard the food is good. I heard the food's good. I know somebody who's been down there like maybe once or twice. Maybe one day I'll go over there, but like, and they have a lot of good activity based places and stuff like that. Like I like to go do fun activities, not just to eat. Like I'll probably go to like one or two food spots and then like go do an activity if I felt like it. But like I have so much time in this life. If I want to visit, I can visit. I actually have family down there. Never met them, but I have family down there. And soon as someone tried to foil something for you, your man is on the way. That shit was so funny. Like I had woke up that morning. Like after that shit happened, it was so funny because like it's because of my karmatic placements. But like when that when that bitch started that whole commotion, and then I didn't even take the time out to look at the other people who were standing in that convenience store line to see what they were saying because that shit happened in real life time. That nigga with the smiling cheese like, hey, what's up? This and there. I'm like, head nod. Well, I told you not to talk to her. You know how that makes me feel. God only knows how the other people who was standing on that line was looking at this bitch, and then probably trying to look at me. And then like the outfit I had on was so motherfucking cute. It was so motherfucking cute. Like it didn't even look like I was supposed to be at the convenience store. Like it looked like I was supposed to be going out to the club or some shit, bitch. I was just looking too cute, bitch. Um, and I knew when that shit happened, I I. I was just like, because of a conversation I had previously, I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm about to see my nigga today. No funny shit. No funny shit because like no funny shit because like I attract all different variations of men. I attract men, women. I attract different ethnicities. I attract mind you, I'm heterosexual, and I be attracting women. Like I attract men, like, and I don't get down like that. I attract different ethnicities of men, especially Middle Eastern men, people like minorities, overseas. Like they're very attractive to me. They're not attractive to me, but they're very attractive to me. Um, So when I see like men getting in trouble for looking at me, I just I just understand it's a part of my calling and destiny that that type of shit is gonna happen. I didn't understand it growing up. Niggas get very bold. Like a nigga will see like I'm not even lying. A nigga will be in a relationship, see me, whether it's online, whether it's in real life, and they will go break up with their girlfriend just to see if they can fucking date me. I'm not lying, bitch. Like it's happened so many times, and I just be like, someone tried to So like somebody see you have something good going on, and they want to bring bullshit your way. They want to bring like chaos and confusion and manipulation and make somebody. It could be somebody who's in a relationship somewhere the fuck else that have nothing to do with you, but they've been arguing about you type shit, bitch. They want to bring you into the situation like, what you got to say? Like, say something so we can add on to this argument because they have an argumentative motherfucking relationship. And you just like, I'm not gonna do that. I don't even know y'all. I don't even want none of y'all. Like, it's just like you're not like, I have a nigga, I have a man. Like, this don't got nothing to do with me. And then like, and it was so funny because it's like right after she was like, you know how this made me feel this and the third. My nigga text me like, what you doing? How are you? Like, I'm just, it's like you're nigga like, and then like I love that shit about my man. Like, it's like I don't even know if he understands his intuitive gifts. It's like he just knows like when something is going on with me, and he'll just like message me like randomly, and I just be like, yes. So I knew I was gonna see my nigga that day. I was just like, yes. But it's like somebody in the spiritual or something like that. Somebody felt like you was about to come close to your love interest. They're like, no, we're gonna block him. We're gonna delay it. We're gonna make this nigga busy. We're gonna make this nigga busy. We're gonna put bullshit in front of y'all so y'all get confused and y'all want to see each other. It's like, bitch, that shit don't got nothing to do with us. Bye bye. Ah, greetings from Yunak, Konya, Turkey. Is that three different places? You said hello, chocolate. Hey. You bad as fuck. What do you expect, beautiful? Beautiful people. I was about to do a channel message about this. Like, me and my personal opinion. I know they said like the enemy, the op, in regards to the Bible, it was supposedly the most beautiful person in the world. But I have a theory that like after his title was stripped, his beauty was stripped because I believe like, now I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I believe people who are like just hideous and stuff like that. I feel like they vessels the enemy. I'm sorry, not sorry, because like I'm about to do like a theory message about like people who are beautiful because my whole life since I was a kid since I was young. I'm talking about before the age of 10, before the age of 8, bitch. People have came up to me how many times in 1 year since the age of like 6, bitch, like, you should model. You're gonna be a model. You should model. You should model. You're a model. Oh my gosh, you're a model. Like, I've heard that shit my whole freaking life. I sell it to you. I ain't about to hold you. That shit, I ain't even gonna hold you, especially because I'm a spiritual. That shit might do something for you. That shit out for me. Anywho, or because like, like, let me stop. Like, I'm not even, I'm so for real. Anyways, like I was about to do this theory message about like beautiful people because like in regards to like models, like even though in regards to society norm, a lot of models are picked to have like a specific looks and look a specific type of way. Um I feel like, and then like a lot in regards to the modeling industry because it's not just women. I realized like a lot in regards to the modeling industry is a lot of because like in regards to fashion and makeup and stuff, it's a lot of people who are homosexual that have a lot to do with the um modeling industry. And then like if you even think about Victoria's Secrets and how he was a man and everything, like if you just think about stuff like that, I like, because that's what prompted it, because thinking about that I'm just like, yo, like I think models are what human beings know or think of like to look like angels, because you know how they be describing angels like when they're not in like that other form, they be like saying that like how beautiful they are and almost like breathtaking and stuff like that. And I feel like that's the same way people view them supermodels. And that's why I believe the vessels of the enemy be ugly. Now, mind you, ugly is only a state of mind because, like, you just need money to look good, and not everybody who gets money looks good. People, people could be like come from impoverished areas, come from lower class. They get some money, they start looking beautiful. And I'm not talking about plastic surgery. You said, so why didn't I become a model? I did a little bit of modeling, in high school, and then now because I have my own things going on, especially in regards to the career, the music industry, stuff like that. I model for myself instead of like other companies. One day I'll get a sponsorship deal. You know, but like I did my research on the modeling industry and stuff like that. I don't got no problem with them, but like I've waited all my life for this food, but I've waited all my life for this food, but I'm not you're not about to tell me I gotta go on. I'm sorry. I've been this size my whole life. You're not about to tell me I have to go on a diet. I love to eat food. Um I was like, I don't know what kind of model I mean, they have different types of variations of models. They even have hand models, bitch. You're not about to tell me I can't eat food that I want to eat. You're not about to tell me my stomach needs to look a certain type of way to wear a bikini. Y'all still gonna buy this shit, like bitch, like no. Then a lot the dark side of modeling, bitch. Like if you do your research, like I don't know about now, but back in the day, and you seen what happened with. I used to love watching that show, America's Next Top Model with Tyra Banks. We used to play games when I used to be um around certain other folks and stuff like that. Now you seen the documentary that came out. Model for myself. So any chance I get, like, to take pictures, like, and then with social media nowadays, you can be your own model. People be talking about like them influencers, them social media influencers, stuff like that. Those are darn near like models. Um, supermodel. I think supermodels are the actual models that we're thinking about when we think about models, because anybody can model. Anybody can model. It don't matter what the fuck you're doing. There's hair models, hand models, clothing models, bikini models. But supermodel, and then the type of heels you have to wear, like that take practice, bitch. That's a lot. It's a lot going on. I could do it though if I want to. Of a model to make those type of demands. Demands of what I said I want to eat what I want to eat. Are you feeding me? Talking bullshit in the competition. Hey, that is a dress. I know. I put it on. Thank you. You said shit. You sound like a keeper. Like yes. Like I read. You know the type of modeling I've been prepared for my whole life to be a wife, bitch. I'm a Taurus. It's just not. I'm naturally inclined to that shit. And then the way I grew up and I was raised was to just be a wife. I, you see how I got my makeup on, hair kind of done with the dress on. I want to model for my husband every day, bitch. I don't mind. You know the woman that get like I ain't gonna hold you. I might not do it every single day, but I'm gonna look good just about. Like I don't mind waking up at morning, doing my makeup, putting my clothes on, looking good, going to go cook breakfast, start like doing the household chores and stuff like that. I don't mind when I'm married doing all that shit. Might not be every day. I already thought about this shit. I'm not cooking every day. I'm a pre prep a lot of meals and then make the cooking easier. Maybe during the week, either the weekend or at least 2 days out the week, we're gonna eat takeout. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Like this shit model for me then, boo. Ooh. Models get paid. Models get paid to model, mind you. If you're not getting paid to model, what the fuck is you doing then? Anywho, let's get to the channel message. The channel message is for Gemini. The channel message is for Gemini, Zodiac Gemini. Your channel message is fun person, goes on adventures, cheerful person with laughter, never abandon, never abandon, talk for hours. Aww. This is good. I like this. Something about Sagittarius is very significant. Parent teacher travel. Could be traveling somewhere. Um, fun person. Sagittarius is very. People say Sagittarius is so much fun. Yeah, but Sagittarius. I'm sorry, not sorry. Like Sagittarius women and Sagittarius men are so different. Like I think Sagittarius women get that like that rep for like being super fun and spontaneous. Sagittarius men are usually more about their money. Both are about their money, but in two different complete ways. Um, I'm talking about Sagittarius, and this is Gemini reading. And Gemini and Sagittarius are polar opposites. Bitch, somebody trying to confuse and manipulate a situation already. But the good message is like fun person goes on adventures, cheerful person with laughter. So like you're gonna be traveling somewhere, you're gonna be going somewhere. It's gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of good laughing. Somebody's very loyal to you. Somebody you could talk to for hours. So a lot of good conversation. This is good for Gemini. Message at the top of the deck: free reigns, having minimal supervision. So you might have an there's somebody Gemini that's coming around you or trying to be around you, and they're trying to be like, "Woo, I'm fun, yay, hang out with me, woo!" And yo, they is an ancient ass person. They are faking. They are. This person is not even dependable. This is not a reliable person that's trying to come to you and act like this way. But you got somebody else or some other people that want to have fun with you that are very dependable, very reliable. Very some people you want to actually talk to, hold long conversations with. There's somebody faking like that. There's somebody faking like they really trying to be all that for you or act that way towards you. It's just like, get out of here. Like they trying to like woo, pay attention to me, be around me, I'm fun, woo. Don't go over there, don't go have fun for real with them. That is funny. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking funny. Oh my gosh, somebody trying somebody was trying to confuse. Yo, is this like somebody who's super boring, super dull, can't hold a conversation? Whoa, I'm fun. Don't go over there. How do you pretend to be a fun person like that? What? How did God forbid about how you and then like it's like the audacity for my personal bias. It's like the audacity. How do you try to manipulate somebody to believing that you're fun, you can hold a conversation, you're dependable. Your actions will obviously show that you're not. And then you got a person or people who actually is really fun. You can hold conversation with that puts a smile on your face, laughter at the center, and it's just like they're like, no, don't go over there. I'm fun. Whoa. That is funny. Like whoever that person is that's faking with you, like they're not gonna go wherever the fuck you're going. Like they're not allowed. They're not gonna be there. I don't know. I don't know how this year's about to play out. But anyways, God, thank you for many blessings, being and feeling cheerful and liberated. Yes, you're gonna be like this is somebody that's like, whoa, I'm fun. Like, and then you some way somehow you get the fuck away from them to go actually have some real fun, and you like, thank you, God. I don't know how the fuck you got me away from this person. God, I am your prophet and also high priest. Round of money, God anoints me. Ooh, I thank you, God, for the ability of social skills. I use this to give guidance to myself and others. Thank you, God, for the anointment on my life. My gifts are always used for my greater good. Like, oh my gosh. So the God anoints me card, Virgo. So this could have something to do with, all right, parallel message. This person who's pretending to be fun and dependable and reliable. This is somebody who, because Virgo is symbolic of a mother figure, but Virgo is also symbolic of like church. But Virgo is also symbolic in regards to mother figure, like somebody who either is like a single mama or like a mother figure, like somebody who might not have kids, but like they want to have that mama role or something like that. So I don't know what church has to do with anything, but God's saying right on the money about something. What the fuck is going on? Comment. See, you're not even confident in yourself. What are y'all talking about? You say you're a Taurus too? Yeah. In the comment section, what are you talking about? Do the words get by means anything to you? I think you spelled. I see what you're saying. I don't know if you're trying to be rude, but like I'm taking that as get it by any means. Fuck you talking about. You said I look beautiful. Thank you. God bless you. You said, are you good to men? Why would I be good to men when I just need one man? Get your poly behind out of here. I'm nice enough, and to be honest, more and more every day, I'm realizing I should be mean to y'all. I'm joking, like, but not for real, for real. More and more every day, I'm starting to realize I need to be mean, a little mean to men and stuff like that because, like, I don't know. Some of y'all be liking that shit. Anyways, I'm going to come get this. What? What is that? A sandwich shop you talking about? He's like, I'm about to come get this Jimmy John. What are you talking about? Showing your ethnicity and shit. Miss Lady in the business. All right, as long as I'm not mean, you know. All right, so God mentions me in the best and greatest of places. Like this is good. All right, God. Ooh, somebody don't know something about something. Somebody think they know you, they don't freaking know something. Like if somebody think they like manipulating you and they don't know you already realize something like that. God, what does Gemini need to know? Right, this card just came out again. We about to, these two cards came back out again. I don't know. We about to end the message right here. God, I'm your prophet and also high priest. I thank you, God, for the ability of social skills. I use this to give guidance to myself and others. So people could be coming to you for some advice right now, or you could be giving some advice, but like your social skills, you're about to be Gemini. You're going to be around people. You're literally a Gemini. This could be online or in real life. You're giving advice, again advice, but it's a lot of conversation happening. God anoints me. Thank you, God, for the anointment on my life. My gifts are always used for greater good. So, all right, the anointment on my life. Life is symbolic of Virgo zodiac embodiment. Virgo embodiment also has to do with what I was talking about either a single mother, a mother figure who doesn't have children, or or is like unrelated to you in some sort of way, or and or the church. A message. Either this situation has to do with church, you being a single mom, or a mother figure of such to another person or so, or one of those three scenarios is the op and the enemy that thought they were deceiving you as being reliable, dependable, and a lot of fun, but you're gonna know the real from the fake, and like they're unaware. These people are unaware. This person or people are unaware who's your op and enemy, that you've already realized this about them, that they're faking with you because they're trying to cause a false delay. And I don't know, like you might not even bring them to the attention. Like, yeah, I already know you're a fraud. Like in regards to like faking like they're fun, they're a fraud because they're pretending to be someone who they're not. In regards to like being a fun person, because they're trying to confuse a scenario situation so you can't go towards something or someone else. But you already know. You already know. And that's the message, y'all. That's Gemini. That was a good message. All right. Peace. You said, do you have an radio, AM, FM? What are you talking about? This nigga in the comment section said 7-Eleven, be careful, you might get sliced up. Leroy Adams in the conversation, back to sender, shooter back to sender. You said read a book. I write books. You said not the cat in the hat. Matter of fact, that nigga was like 7-Eleven in the comment section. Slurpee, not for you. Diner 2226 in the comment section says their room smells like eggs. That's your business, not mine. Bitch, I hope you cooking deviled eggs. I like those. Bitch, room ain't never smell like deviled egg. I mean, room never smell like egg, bitch. I used to store rotten eggs to go throw them at people who wronged me. Try me if you want to. Anywho's, all right. You said, is that my real hair? See ya. One day